Hey, Buttercups, we're gonna get into something a little serious. I figure, you guys should get to know me, right? Okay. I guess I should start by saying that, when I was young, I had a lot happen to me, and, it was really hard. And it's a thing, that's a very traumatic thing. I was sexually abused by my cousin. He's not old, but he was teenage years, like 15, 16, I was like 8. And, I always like to put it in the back of my mind a lot of the time about that. I never really think about it. I never say it bugs me, but it does because I still have dreams. I have dreams where I wake up the next day and I'm very uncomfortable, and I trigger things like the 1st of November I have to go to a doctor because I'm born female, and I have and I have to do the whole checkup, and I'm scared because it's a trigger. It reminds me of when I had to go first time, or when that all happened and when it all went down, and then it reminds me of what had happened to me, and it was really hard. It was scary. I didn't say anything for the longest time. Could have happened for a couple years, I think. I don't even really know. I kind of blocked it out how long it lasted. I was scared that my dad, he wouldn't believe me. He cried a lot. He told me, why didn't I tell him? When I finally came out, it was because I saw a TV show where I could get pregnant. And I didn't want that. I was so young. I was in 5th grade. I was scared. I was so scared. And I was even scared. I had to go through the whole thing, and it was a really scary experience. I didn't like it, and, I'm just coming out, I'm saying this, I'm a victim of it, and it's never fun. It's never great. It was the hardest thing ever, and it still is really hard because it affects me a lot. It affects me in the way that even if I don't want to have sex. I don't want someone touching me because it makes me think about what happened to me, and it scares me. Like, I'm all for touching another girl, but I just don't want to be touched because of what happened. And it was the hardest thing. It's a hard thing now. I feel so uncomfortable with myself, and I can't be touched. Hugging is even really hard for me because I'm afraid. I don't like people touching my butt for the fact that I got abused. I don't talk about this a lot. I never do. Talking about it scares me because I feel guilty in a way. Because he was my cousin, and, he was family, and I fucked up the whole family because of it. And it was so scary, and I'm still really scared that one day I'll see him again. Because I don't know where he is now. He's not in jail or anything, got out of juvie. I don't know if he's in Mexico, I don't know what happened to him, I don't. And I live in the same city that my uncle does. And it's really scary. And, I'm sharing this with you to just make people understand a little bit more about me. That it's not always smiles and everything. I have things about me that I haven't really told a lot of people. But I'm very scared of how they'll judge me. And then it makes me feel like a girl again, talking about this. Because I wasn't able to man up. And I just wanted to share this with you, and I hope you'll appreciate it, and I hope you'll understand. It's a never easy thing. I love you.